Howdy, folks. It's been a minute since I've done a live. Just chilling down by the river. I'm down here by the Blackwater River at a park in Milton. It's my famous little tranquility spot, you could say. This is where I filmed two videos with the bald eagle. It's weird because a lot of regulars come to this park, and everybody stakes out their little section. And to the right of mine, there's like a utility cable coming down, and nobody in their right mind would park where I park. Um, there's some little like small stumps, nothing too bad, but I've been parking here, and I get it uh, when it's a sunny day like today. Like I am facing, I believe, the north. Yeah, I'm facing the north currently. When it's I'm facing the other direction, the sun is right in your eyes, and it's kind of hard. So I like to face this direction. I'm literally right at the minimum no wake sign. Um, hey, what's up, Nick? Going to talk about a couple things here in a minute. Just killing some time, bro. Just killing some time. The uh, what was I going to say? I see you've been commenting on some videos. I appreciate that, Nick. Um, So let's talk about a few things. Man, I've been really more upbeat with the weather getting better because when you just freeze your ass off 24/7, it's hard to get excited. And when you have bills, more bills than income, it's hard to get excited about life. But now that the weather has gotten a little bit better, it's going to be okay for a little while, and then it's going to get extremely hot, and I'm going to be hating life again. So I'm trying to take advantage of uh, the good weather while it's here. It's if not sure what the temperature is. It's probably 73, 74 degrees, nothing but sunshine. Unfortunately, I do have to go to work, but anyway, yeah, I appreciate you supporting me, Nick, man. It's like lately my channel's been blowing up. I feel like I've been more consistent, plus doing a little bit better type. Oh, this beautiful. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see this boat. Big old offshore boat with a wrap on it says size matters. Remember that, Mick. Size matters, buddy. But anyway, the so just yeah, the channel's been blowing up. Like I did two short videos in the last 36 hours or so, roughly ballpark, and it's at like over 8,500 views, which is pretty cool, pretty funny. I've been gaining a lot of subscribers through doing the short videos, and believe it or not, um, I've always heard you lose most of your subscribers when they just subscribe to a short video. I've had a really good retention rate lately. Haven't lost that many. I'm currently sitting at 757 subscribers. Let me try that again. 757 subscribers at last look, which was right before I went live here. I'm really excited. Um, I'm trying to plan some camping trips, and I just booked one for tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a quick overnight trip. I'll have to check out early, somewhat early, Easter morning, and be on the clock at work on Easter, which is not too cool. I almost thought I was going to have a 3-day weekend, but money's money, I guess. But yeah, so I got to be on the clock at 2 o'clock on Easter Sunday. I'm not sure if we're working a full regular length shift or not, but I got to be there. Unfortunately, with my work schedule, I don't get 2 days off in a row. I did request Monday the 9th off, April 9th. So I will be off April 8th and 9th. And hopefully the weather forecast looks like it's getting better. Originally, it was predicted to be about uh, 58% chance of rain, and today I looked, and both days are like 36 or 39% chance of rain. It's still far out. You never know what can happen out here. There's somebody in a little bay boat out here that, man, I love seeing boats out here, and he's doing the right thing. He's idling down in the minimum wake or no wake zone, and but I want to tell you something that happened to me yesterday that pissed me off so bad because it's so true to form for my life. Um, I go on my dinner break at work from 6 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central time. So I got in the van. I was chilling out for about 10 minutes, and I decided I was going to drive up to Sonic right up the road. It's less than 2 miles up the road, get a burger. So I get up there with no problem. I go through the drive through, and as I'm pulling out to make a left, leaving the drive through, I hear thump, 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 thump. Had the feeling it sounded like a flat tire. I get out, look real quick, and I have a tire going flat, and I'm pissed because of monetary reasons, financial reasons. Plus, they're new tires. The two rear tires are 6, 7 months old at best, and it was almost $600 to get that pair of tires. So I was not happy about that. So I still had air in it. I was able to get back to work. This is where it turns, and this is where story turns from negative to somewhat positive. But I get there, and I I still have a little bit of air in my tire, so I pull off. I'm trying to find the nail or a screw. I'm not seeing it. I pull up a little bit more. I'm not seeing it. So I'm hoping it's something like a valve stem, or sometimes the core needs to be tightened a little bit. You know. So anyway, I'm looking at the tire, and a guy pulls up with his son, and he goes, "Anything I can help you with?" I said, "Well, apparently I have a flat tire," and he says, "I have an air pump. Would that help you?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. That'd be great because I still had about 4 more hours, 4.5, 5 hours, whatever, to do at work. So I didn't want to come out at 10:30 at night to a flat tire." So I said, "Yeah, that would help." So turns out the guy, really nice guy, mobile mechanic. He had one of those. I want to say it was like a Milwaukee uh, air pump, like with the little rechargeable battery. So he got me filled up with air, got me through the shift, and so now I'm freaking out because I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I know, I change around nightly where I sleep for depends on what my schedule is the next day, and I knew that I needed to sleep next to a like basically an air hose or a tire shop or something. So I stayed at a Waffle House, which literally probably 50 feet away, 60 feet away was an air hose at a convenience store. So I figured worst case scenario, if it goes flat, I at least can limp it over to the air hose and try and get my tire fixed today. I go to, I know it's a long story, I get rambling, but I'm trying to give you all the details. I go to a tire shop that I used once before down here. I wasn't real happy with them, but I do have a credit card with them, even though I don't have any money left on the balance. I figured, let me try them one more, give them another shot. I pull up, and they can't get me in until the afternoon. So that wasn't working because I have to go to work. So I leave there, go to another place. It's closed, probably because it's Good Friday. Go to another place, uh, get in there. It was a Goodyear store in Milton, Florida. I'm going to give them a shout out on Facebook. But really nice people. They took my keys right away. Less than 5 minutes, the guy pulling it up to the bay. Whoops, my phone is charging here, or sliding is what I meant to say. Uh, Pulls, jacks it up and gets working on it like literally real quick. And I was in there probably for less than a half hour. I see him dropping the truck, pulls it up to a spot. I go up there, and it was some type of leaky valve stem. I don't know if it was the core that I thought. They just said it was a leaky valve stem. Don't worry about it. And I was like, what? You know, here I'm all prepared for life to screw me, tell me, somebody tell me I need a new tire, or I got to get a patch for $40 or something like that. So something went my way for once. I don't know if they replaced the valve stem or just tightened it up or whatever they did, but I was in and out for free. Didn't have any cash on me. I did get paid today. I just didn't have any cash on me yet. So I think what I'm going to do is probably send them a pizza or something and do something the right thing. You know what I mean? And then there's a local Milton group on Facebook. I'm going to give them a shout out. I have their business card, and I feel like that's the right thing to do. Now getting onto but I was freaking out because I'm going to need some money to go camping, and I didn't want to expend all the little bit of available funds I have to go primitive camping on a tire. So I just reserved a campsite tomorrow at a place called Hurricane Lake. It's in Baker, Florida. It's in the Blackwater River State Forest, and it's just amazing out there. I've watched a lot of videos. I know the forest somewhat. I've been exploring different regions, so there's going to be a lot of content coming up. Me going to different campsites and stuff like that, and it's really affordable. Really affordable. A lot of the primitive campsites are free, but this one I have no problem paying for because it's like 12 or $13 a night. It comes with a fire ring. It's right on the lake, which is supposed to be really good fishing. I have a real nice location, and they also have a actually, which you normally don't get on primitive campsites, is a bathhouse with 2 showers, which is really cool. I think there's I think 18 sites on the south side for the primitive camping. So I'm real excited about that. There is not going to be any cell phone reception in that region. Uh, Allegedly, I might be able to get a bar, probably not enough to do a live through StreamYard or anything, but I'll probably do some recording. But I'm most excited about being able to utilize the fire ring, and just there's something about a fire that just brings total tranquility. So if I can get the lighting correct, I might do, a fireside chat. I don't know, but there's a couple meals I want to do. I wish I could stay there for multiple days. I am going to, if that goes well, I'm going to try and reserve that same location for uh, April 8th and 9th, and then I'd have to check out on the 10th. But that would be more conducive and pleasurable. So, like I said, the reservation fee was like 12 or $13, but then they charge you like it's like a $7 phone convenience fee, some BS, some politician came up with. Basically, it's going to cost me $21. I'll be out in beautiful nature, tranquility, fire pit. I'll actually be able to cook a meal for myself for once again. So I have a few meals planned. I'm torn between which ones I actually want to do, but it's going to be exciting. The weather's supposed to be real good. My only fear is the bugs, which shouldn't be too bad. I have a fire pit going with a lot of smoke. Uh, shouldn't be a problem, but I feel like I'm forgetting some things. Uh, yeah, if you watch my YouTube short about things not to do while camping, that's been very successful. It's almost to like 5,000 views, and it's pretty funny. There's a mention in there of a guy named Paul Thompson. I joked around that I'm going to bring Paul with me, and it's going to make it very eventful. So Who knows? Maybe I might change my name and my identity for this camping trip. But I'm real excited. No tire fee expenses. I do believe in reciprocating kindness. So may not be today. I don't probably not going to be today, but I will do something for them in the upcoming. And I remember the guy's face who actually did the work on the tire. So I'm going to definitely take care of that guy. But anyway, so Jason Johnson has some cool stuff, going on. So I highly suggest you watch at JJ Drones. Nick at Multi Hunter 24/7. He's always got something going on. So those are good channels to watch. Good friends, and there's some cool stuff. It was so funny. I was just talking to Jason in a chat recently. Uh, his friend that comes in on the live, Paul, has apparently relocated to Texas. Nick, tell me if you know where this is. I'm sure you will. But Paul has relocated to McKinney, Texas. I'm 95% sure. McKinney, Texas is where my father was born, biological father. I can't say dad, but biological father. And that was where also parts of the movie Benji was filmed way back in the day. That was probably, woo, late 70s, 80s, whatever it was. I don't think the whole movie was filmed there, but my dad's third wife, they filmed a scene where Benji was running in their back alley between the houses or something. I don't know. A little bit of useless trivia. But if you can, folks, spread the word. I'm my goal. I'm setting what I think could be a realistic goal. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers by July 1st. If I'm real aggressive, real lucky, without any major financial hiccups, and I can still produce good content, hopefully June 1st. But I need less than 250 subscribers to get to 1,000. If anybody can share or spread the word, I'd appreciate it. I'm starting to have fun again doing YouTube. I'm still not doing it great, in a great manner, but I'm having fun when I get to do it. That's literally the only happiness I get. And it's going to suck here in the near future because it's going to be about 90 to 100 degrees in the van and with no air conditioning. It's going to be a crap show. So I'm trying to get the pleasure in now before I really start hating life. But anyway, July 1st is a realistic goal. If I'm lucky, June 1st. Anyway, oh, by the way, folks, check out Women Outdoors. She's producing some great content, really cool stuff. I think she has a video, if I'm not mistaken, today. I think it's today. She has a video coming out today. It may be 14:30 hours Eastern time, if I remember correctly. So go check out her channel. You're going to like it. She always has great content, and I'm always jealous because she knows what she's doing with editing and content and just product demonstrations. And she's she is doing what I strive to do one day. Okay, yeah. So it's 3:30 Eastern is what she's saying. I always get that confused because I'm Central time. So it would be 2:30 Central time, but 3:30 Eastern. I will be on the clock at work, um, but I will try and watch it on my dinner break. Anyway, folks, just wanted to pop in and say hello. Remember, folks, always know your legal limits. And when you get a chance, see if Paul Thompson has any felonies. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to you another time, folks. Hopefully, some good stuff coming from Hurricane Lake. Appreciate you. Next time.